Good morning. It is the 8th of February, 2023. It's a Wednesday morning, and it's a beautiful day out. This whole, you know, it's just spring is out there, right? It's a beautiful day. It's going to be, beautiful weather. And you got that. And while the weather's been pretty good, I guess, you get the, probably after about December 20th, 25th, around Christmas time, till February 1st, even when the weather's decent, it still has a cool feel. But now I think it's turned a corner. You're starting to feel that spring air, and it's just nice days. And I'm ready for it, right? All right, but so today on the table we have Outpost 2099, a solitaire sci-fi game by Mr. Mike Lambo. I've got high hopes for this. I'm just excited. I love the idea of space war games. It takes me back to the days of Starfleet battles, right? And just takes me back to that. And I always loved that. And yeah, it is what it is. I love the type of space war game type thing. So let's look at it. And the only problem is it makes me want to have a cigarette. Just look at that picture. Back when I was playing Starfleet battles, I was smoking and all that back in those days. Smoking at the hobby shop, even, right? And it's been a long time since I smoked. So looking at that makes me just want to light up, man, to be honest with you. So turn this and we're going to look. Outpost 2099 propels you to the end of the 21st century when humankind has discovered the means to travel far and deep into the universe that was, until then, a mystery. Establishing research outposts on distant planets has proven difficult, not least because the aliens do not want us there. That's cool. It is your task to complete the research task at each outpost and use the knowledge acquired to defeat the alien resistance once and for all. Very cool. Very good. What is that? 76 years? If we're gonna get there, we're gonna be moving on, but it's cool. Right, let's look at it a little bit. I ain't looked at it yet, so Mike Lambo's other games, and don't forget his YouTube channel. You can catch Mike Lambo Solitaire Game. Search for Mike Lambo. You get his YouTube channel. He has playthroughs of his games, right? So you're going to get from the horse's mouth how his vision on how the game's supposed to work, and then you can act accordingly with your interpretation of that. And I love that. I love getting that from the designer. Love it all the way around. I think it's quite beneficial. All right, we've already read this pretty much. How the book works. The book is a game. Absolutely. You play the game, and the enemy aliens are controlled by the game book. All right, so your AI is the aliens. You will need 6 standard 6-sided dice to play. Methods to play the game include remove or copy. You can read that when you buy the book, right? Rules to win. Each outpost has the same victory condition. Move the research level up to 12, then eliminate all 6 aliens permanently before your crew are eliminated. Note, you do not need all crew to survive in order to win. The outpost. Each outpost consists of several areas broken down into spaces on which your crew and the aliens can move. There are also tracks leading to each outpost on which the aliens move along before they reach the outpost. Figure 1 below gives an example of these things. Okay, so you got an alien track moving toward your outpost. All right, your crew. All right, down here, the crew consists of 3 astronauts selected at random from a possible 4. The 4 crew members are as follows. Ellen's the scientist. Ellen is the lead researcher and is probably fair to say that most outposts will be a little more difficult to win without her on your crew. That's okay, cool. Max, the other scientist, guess he'll have to be the stand-in for Ellen if he's not chosen. What else you got? And then you got a couple of soldiers there. James and Sarah, both soldiers. James cannot research, right? But he can defend the outpost very effectively, right? Sarah cannot research, and neither can she freeze aliens, but she's almost as good in the turret as James. Okay. The robot. All right, let's look at the turn process. Phase 1, the alien phase. Here the aliens will advance towards and then move around inside the outpost. Wow. Trying to eliminate your crew members. If an alien ever moves onto the same space as a crew member, then the crew member is eliminated from the game. Note that whilst the robot can also be eliminated in this way, it can be reactivated by a crew member. That's makes sense. Logical. Phase 2, the crew phase. Here you get to perform actions with your 3 crew members and the robot if activated in order to defend your outpost and complete the research. These 2 phases will be explained in detail for easy reference later. Okay. All right. That's all. Yeah, you're just defending an outpost while you're researching there. You know, typical sci-fi trope, which is fine. By the way, that's not me making fun or trying to poke fun. I love Mike Lambo has done that with a lot of us, giving us its interpretation of different games, whether it's Art Dan, whether it's the English Civil Wars, and I think that's great to use those well-known type games for any of that stuff. It's very cool, and it's very simple games, right? And I'm not criticizing them at all. All right, let's wow. So in the rules, looks like we're going to have about 19 pages of rules, but that shouldn't scare anybody because they're just thorough rules, I find, usually in his books. But and then you're going to have a scenario here. And in this scenario, it's going to be scenario 1, a chance to get used to the mechanics and strategies of the game. So that's going to be an easy scenario, right? You got, your table, you teleport, laser, sword, scorch, shoot, shield, pulse, research, freeze, robot, and self-destruct. And here you got roll one die per crew. You may re-roll 2 more matching dice once only. Allocate 1 die to the crew. Yeah. Okay. So there's the map. Yeah, the map. I'm good with that map. It doesn't look too busy or anything, man. I like the colors. The colors are nice and dead looking so it's not just popping at you, right? Yeah, very well done. Well, turn go up to turn 12, right? Well done. How many? I'm not going to look at all of them, obviously. If you want to see all of them, you can buy the book your own self. But how many scenarios do we have in here? 10? Okay. That goes your counters if you want counters. There goes some counters. Okay, you got 10 outposts, 10 scenarios per se, and there it is, man. That's it. I got high hopes that this is going to be the best one of Lambo's games yet, Mike Lambo's games yet. I think he's done. I love these games. They're good. They're cost effective. They're easy to get in your hands, and they're fun. They're fun, and it's not nothing that's going to take too much time. It's something you can play on the road. It's something you can play when you're in a pinch. I find myself in a pinch a lot of times, and once you learn the rules, you can easily play one of these scenarios really fast. I don't have time for a full-on game, right? So yeah, very nice, very good, and it's available on Amazon. Get you a copy today if you'd like to. And while we're at it, we're going to talk a few of my books here, right? My game books, which are available on Amazon. Brent Campbell, that's me. And this is Holdout. This is my first one. This is still proud of this book. $5, right? It's all you're going to pay for it. So proud of this book just because it was my first one. And you're just playing a Japanese holdout after the war. They don't know the war is over, right? So it's a D66 game book. Of course, I got that idea from Adam Mitchell, who has a lot of game books you'd like to check out too, right? Or you got my second one here, a Vietnam Patrol Boat, D66 game book by Brent Campbell, Brownwater Navy. You're playing a swift boat during Vietnam. That's like $6, I think, in the Vietnam War. And then this is a different one. Now, another one I'm proud of here because it's a letter writing game. It's rules to it, but it's a letter writing game, and it's an interesting game because in Vietnam with that one, it kind of ties into this, although they're completely separate. You don't need one or the other to play. You don't need the other to play, but it kind of ties in to writing letters home and writing letters, as an officer, writing letters to family members, doing a lot of things. Letter writing's been a big part of military culture for a very long time, and it's not as big as it was, but still, getting packages from home, care packages and stuff is still a thing. So I kind of wanted to do something on letter writing, to simulate as best I could the feeling of writing letters home from the battlefield, and I think this does a pretty decent job. And I think while it's not a hoot and shoot game by any means, I think it's an interesting way to simulate that, and I think it's something that is cool to look at. Well, that's it. That's my stuff. That's my shilling for the day. Again, Outpost, $20.99. I'm looking forward to playing it. Thank you, Mike Lambo. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate your hard work, and this is work. I think a lot of us do it just for fun, but it's work. It's a fun work, but it's work. So appreciate you so much. Keep them coming, sir. Just about everything you've done, I've appreciated and liked. So yeah, I have all your games. I have every one of them games, man. Let's look at them one more time. There's like 12. This is the 12th, I think. I think it's the 12th. I think it's his first of the year, right? Quest for the Brave was in November of 2022, I believe. So this is the first of the year. So it is what it is. Hope he does some more this year. All right, y'all. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.